saxophone playing peacocks. Is it 5:32 a.m. in the morning? Maybe. Am I still asleep? Most likely. I can't tell. But we just need to increase the size of our mic. Cord. Mike. Hello, friend. 2. How you doing? Hello, Wolfie. 2. Right, I just need to get my magic whiteboard. That's not a whiteboard. It's a window. Look at this window. Isn't it quaint? It's your boy, Jameer. Are you Jameely here? Yes. I just realized the whiteboard in the background. We've got to fix the whiteboard in the background because it doesn't quite fit. I'm doing quite well. A little bit early. Little bit sleepy. So I might have a nap at some point. We have a nap. I could have a nap on screen. Wonder how many people I'd get if I went to sleep on camera and just had a nap. That'd be great. I just got to rub this out here. Let's do that. We don't have any music. Wow, my hat looks huge. Right. There we go. Oh, I thought I knocked over my phone. I should have done this earlier. Doesn't matter. Look, nothing wrong with watching a man clean early in the morning. Absolutely spiffing, darling. Marvelous. There we are. Lovely. We're drinking a cup of joe to stay awake. Yes, that's correct. Well, not to stay awake. I'll be staying awake from now. Tax Better Man! Oh my god. Tax Better Man's here. It's good because, you got to do your taxes. I'm from Texas. I've been to Texas. Have you been to Texas? Huh. Yeah, no, I do need more sleep, Wolfie, but that's got nothing to do with the time we do the live. Here we go. Look at that. Marvelous. Let's just rearrange my legs just here. I do have them. Why don't y'all go ahead and like the stream, says Fogwall. Fogwall! Haven't seen you for a while. How's it going? So this is Squangleton's sister. She's looking great. Let's get rid of her. Well, hello, nice people. Hi, overthinking. Don't overthink it. Not a good idea. So we're going to start with a cat, because cats are just the best ever. And then we're going to draw a porcupine riding a turtle. That's a good idea. So porcupine riding a turtle. I've written it down so I won't forget. The King of Nice! Hi. I like rice. What's going on here? Let's turn that on there. There we go. Now you'll be able to see a bit better. Maybe. So we're going to be starting with a cat, which is going to be ever so fun. Now my face is really dark. Matthew Kelly asks, why do you have a popcorn? And the answer is, because it's delicious. Because if I put a popcorn hat on my head, popcorn bucket on my head, then people come to this stream and they realize that, this man is not serious. There's no seriousness here, and you can take a break from your doom scrolling and enjoy the absolute nonsense of drawing a cat with a giant nose. This pen's not so good either. I can't wait till I get my carbon black. Carbon black, yes. The carbon black of doom. No, it's a pigment that I'm going to put in my texture to see if it helps. And there we have the little kitty with these cute little paws. Oh, look, that's adorable. Except, maybe his legs. What should his legs be? Maybe he's a robot. That could be true. Could be. Can I draw a guitar? Maybe. I could try. Right, we're just going to colour that in there. Perfect, marvellous. Thank you very much, Jimmy. Let's give him a robot tail. And there's he looks just like he's got striped pants on. Tax Better Man, I definitely am going to do another Draw Your Comments video. I recorded one yesterday, and I did 20 Draw Your Comments. and it took a while. So I've got to edit it together, and hopefully I'll get that done this evening. The Savo, as we say here in Australia. The Savo. King of Nice says, me. Ocule me toi says, me. Lots of people are saying me. Well, that's a bit weird. Happy vibes, Dan Hall. That's right. Brownies eating brownies. I remember you asking that. That was good. I like it. I love this cat. This is a good cat. Needs some whiskers. Meow. That's nice. I don't like this pen, though. It's not working for me, you know? It's just, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Have a drink. Cheers. Now we're going to be drawing, what did I write? A porcupine riding a turtle. Now, I don't really know what a porcupine looks like. A fish from SpongeBob? Maybe we can draw a fish from SpongeBob. Fish from SpongeBob. Delish. Look how clean this window is. Ouch. Let's try this one. So a porcupine, a spiky. That's all I know, really. Let's try that. He's got some eyes. There you go. And he's spiky. Like that. And he's got a nose. Who does that look like? Looks like a cartoon character. I don't know who that is. He's got little paws. Look like just like the cat we drew earlier. And then he's sitting on... do porcupines have tails? I don't know. There he is. He's sitting. Isn't he nice? Beaver with lots of spikes. Oh my God, Lisa, how you doing? Kind of looks like Sonic. We'll give him a little mouth. Some eyebrows. Lovely. How exciting. Well, we can draw Bart Simpson next. We always draw Bart Simpson. I'm going to try and draw Bart Simpson, and I'm going to draw it perfect. And it's going to be amazing. And people are going to be like, oh my God, that looks just like Bart Simpson. And I'll be like, I know, man. I drew it, and it's amazing. Simon, are you going off the rails because it's way too early in the morning? Yes. There we look at that. That's a turtle. And he's really happy to be looking at his friend, the porcupine, because he's riding on top there. Maybe he's saving him from a flood or something. We don't know the story. I don't know how to draw the shells. Oh, look, he looks Mexican. That's nice. Wolfie and Lisa, guess what? There's like 48,000 people here. Possibly only 33% of them. Car Run is asking, can I get mod, please? Unfortunately, you can't get mod. My beautiful, wonderful, keep it clean, family friendly. My wife is here, being the mod. And she's doing an amazing job, aren't you, Cassandra? Mm-hmm. And we're tackling the beautiful balance. It's Angry Beaver from the Angry Beavers. That's what it looks like. Wolfie, you're right. I forgot. Gregarious Greg says, what's up, my dude? Can you draw whatever you want? I kind of already do. Okay, hold on. Let's hold this. Hold it. Everybody hold it. Cheese. All right, I did it. I took a screenshot without shutting down the live. Perfect Shoe says, hi, Simon. I was here yesterday. I was also here yesterday. What a coincidence. Maybe we were here together. Maybe. This is a pretty good drawing. I like that. That's nice. Okay, what did I say I was going to draw? Bart! Good job I write these things down now. I wonder what genius person... overthinking. I cannot adopt you. I apologize. But I appreciate the sentiment. I very much do. So dodgy. Right. The glass, I mean. The glass. Sometimes words come out of my face. We drew Mickey Mouse yesterday, so we won't be doing that. The Monkey Queen! Oh my God! Monkey Queen says, wait a minute. Oh, hold on a second. Getting a phone call. The royal Monkey Queen, the esteemed royal Monkey Queen says, so happy one. Speaking words, English, me? No, absolutely. Order? So happy everyone get over to Patreon and become fans over there. Yes, go to patreon.com/8elbows. If you please. if you please. Simon, do you even know how to speak English? Probably not. There we go. Tra-la-la. Okay. Who's Wilbert? Oh, Wilbert. I remember we called somebody Wilbert. It was a dinosaur, wasn't it? I can't remember. I'm drawing Bart. You shush. Okay. So Bart Simpson has circular eyes like that. Look at that circle I just drew. Amazing. And then he's got another circular eye, but about the same size. And then his nose. Ooh, not bad. Okay. And then his mouth. No, this isn't too bad. There we go. Okay, we're doing well so far. And he's got a chin. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I believe. And his little ear. Oh my gosh. And then he's got a shirt. That's close enough, except his head's too small. Oh, that's great. Noah Kinsey Vlogs. In the video that I recorded yesterday called Draw Your Comments, extended edition, which was quite long, you know, I did actually draw 2 rats in the Titanic pose, and it was great. Ouch. Lovely. Kitty cats are cute. They definitely are. Thank you for subbing. I appreciate it very much. Lovely. I love you, Reese Scuba. Scuba? Reese Scuba? Doesn't matter. We've done SpongeBob yesterday. Give him a TNT block. Okay. That's a good idea. Bart Simpson holding a TNT block. Did you know Bart Simpson? He's like supposed to be 30 years old, isn't he? Now? Or something? Crazy? Because the Simpsons have been going for a really long time and he was 10. TNT. Dynamite. There we go. That's I don't know what a TNT block looks like. Maybe like that. But I wonder if he ever played Minecraft. Eat my shorts. I don't know what Bart Simpson's feet look like. Maybe like that. Look at him. He's holding a TNT. He looks a bit sneaky about it. So dodgy. Oh my god. Make him say, "Ay caramba!" I could, but his mouth's not open. Maybe he could be thinking it. I don't know how to spell that. Ay caramba. Oh, I did it wrong. Okay, doesn't matter. He's thinking it because his mouth's closed. Ay caramba. Buenos dias. Oh, that's great. We could give him a hat. Limon. We could give him a hat. We'll give him a little hat just hanging off here. That's a good idea. Maybe around that way. There's just a little hat. It's a mini one. Whoop. Tax Betterman says, my wife said I should do lunges to stay in shape. That would be a big step forward. That's quite funny. I like that one. I haven't heard that one for quite some time. I like it. Somebody, 1, 2, 3 people. Oh no, they're all the same people. Not depressed. He's asking for Donald Duck. Aiden, can you write? Who's Aiden? Where is they coming from? Okay, anyway, we've got Bart Simpson saying "Ay caramba" in his mind, holding a TNT block. Yes. Let's take a photo now. 3, 2, 1, cheese. Lovely. Marvelous. No Signal says, new subscriber. Where? A news subscriber. Sorry. We're live. It's true. Sarah. Oh my God. Is that you, Sarah? It is. I think it is. I would wear, James Dillon, I would wear a Burger King crown, except I don't have one. But I do have a popcorn bucket. Is it popcorn in your hat? Well, I don't know, but I just accidentally opened my texter on the wrong end. Let me show you. No. Just baldness. There's nothing underneath there. Just complete and utter shiny bowling ball headness, and it's great. I do recommend it to everybody. Just try and going bald once or twice in your life. Good times. Right. Let's quickly get rid of... How shiny is it, Dylan? Well, I'll show you. Pretty... Not too bad today, actually. Reasonably shiny. Not as shiny as the Rock. His deltoids are bigger than mine. Okay, let's get rid of this. Did I write what I was going to write? No, I didn't. Okay, it's free. We can choose whatever we want to draw next, and that'll be fun, won't it? It will. Donald Duck. Jack's Motorsports keeps asking. No, that was somebody else asking for that. Okay. Car Run got a hot tub today. That's great. Ah, that sounds warm. Unlike this room at the moment. It's not warm here. It's very unwarm. In fact, my overthinking says, give me a guitar. Well, okay. I've got one here. Here you go. Do you want it now or later? Actually, I wonder if this is shiny enough to draw on. Let's give it a go. Ouch. Everybody stay still. The answer is it works. I can draw on it, but I cannot erase very well. Oh no, that worked quite well. Guys, did it work? Oh my gosh. I'm going to draw. Hold on. I'm just breaking the rules here. I'm going to draw a smiley face on the back of my guitar. And that's going to be fun. It really did work. Okay, there we go. Oh my god. Look, he's so cute. It's amazing how much better this ink works when it's not on glass. Ta-da! This is my good friend, Guitar. Yeah, he is. It's very nice. Rob says, I'm back. I just had to leave. You don't have braids. If you don't have braids, hit that follow button. What, people with braids can follow the thing? What are you talking about? I'm a genius. Yes, you are. 100% money back guaranteed. Overthinking. Well said. There we go. I think he just needs a little bow tie, and then that's it. My good friend, Guitar. So shiny. That's amazing. Love from Turkey. Yay, Mustafa Hassan. I think I've seen you before. That's exciting. It's good to see you again. Let's close that back. Now that my guitar has a soul, let's move on. I do. I love blackjack. Sprout y Cosmo. I don't speak Spanish, though. We always draw chicken jockeys. So many chicken jockeys. I'm not adding a chicken jockey to the guitar. Limon. That would be crazy. Why would I do that? Oh, I like the idea of a penguin. What about a penguin riding a chicken? Like a penguin chicken jockey. That would be cool. Daryl jockey. Who's Daryl? I don't know. What a gentle guitar. Very true, overthinking. It's true, very much. I am not Jack Black. I am Steve. No, I'm not. I'm Simon. Penguin chicken jockey, here we go. Okay, so penguin chicken jockey, first up, we need to make sure that our pen still works by giving him big glasses. There we go. That's very thick-rimmed glasses there. Maybe a little... I've forgotten the word for beak. There it is. I am not a painter. No signal. I'm not a painter. I'm technically an animator, which is exciting. Simon Black, says Rook. Thanks, Gooberton. From Scotland. That's nice. I don't speak Scottish. Or do a very good Scottish accent. So I apologize about that. Let's give him little footsies. Lovely. And he's got he's got legs. I don't know how that happened, but you can forgive me for giving the penguin legs. In fact, that doesn't make anatomical sense just right there. But that'll do, you know. Anyway, there he is. He's sitting there. Oh, Tristan McDonald. You're an animator? Do you animate things? Tell me what it's about. Bye, Mustafa. Have fun. You're from Pakistan. That's exciting. I'm exciting. Where's the chicken? We're getting to the chicken. Guys, we're just getting there, you know. Calm down. Relax. Love from England. The Queen. The Monkey Queen. I'm playing Schedule 1 and listening to you. So much fun. What's Schedule 1? I don't know what that is. Is that a computer game? Or is it like something you have to do for your tax forms? This is a chicken jockey, but it's a chicken. It's very hard to draw the chickens from Minecraft because they really don't look like chickens. In fact, you know, if you've ever looked closely, the chickens from Minecraft have these human legs, which, of course, is very disturbing. Simon, why do you put human legs on chickens all the time? It's a very strange thing to do. Look, it's weird. I know, it's weird. Perry the Platypus. He does look like Perry the Platypus. We could give him a hat. A zombie riding a chicken overthinking. We know what a chicken jockey is, don't you worry. You animate little goofy stuff, Tristan McDonald. Well, Tristan McDonald, if you leave a message on one of my community post things, leave a comment on there, and I'll check your stuff out. It'll be great. Yeah, that'll be wonderful. Ad hungry, says Limon. Ad hungry? Like the whole country? I don't even know what shape Hungary is. I'm not very good at geography. Now, of course, geology rocks, but geography is where it's at. That's a dumb joke. Let's give him a little hat here. A fedora. Oh, is that a fedora? It doesn't matter. Look at him. Kind of looks like he's got a meat pie on his head. Liam Henry, thank you so much. Can you give a Pikachu hat? Will I make a Pikachu into a kebab? What? Add a hamster. A hamster? Your name is insane. Whoever said to add a hamster. Can't even read it. Are you American? I'm Iranian. Sasha Zadeh. I am not. I'm an Australian. And all I can say in Farsi is balesh. Which is pillow, right? Anyway, that's all I know how to say. Let's hold up his little fin here. We can't put him a Pokemon hat, but what we're going to do is draw a Pokemon here. I think, maybe. We'll find out when we finish. There we go. That's pretty cute. Whoop. We'll give him little eyeballs and a little... Does Pikachu have a nose? I don't know, but he's got cheeks. So that'll do. There, perfect. There's Pikachu. There's a penguin holding a Pikachu riding a chicken. Like a chicken jockey, but Mrs. Bongos! How you doing? I was worried that you guys wouldn't come. Long time no see. It's true that, of course, we're missing something in one of these drawings here. We're missing something. New fan from Jordan. Ooh, I don't know where Jordan is. Do a zombie chasing them. Yeah, all right, but we got to add some bongos. Just here on the tail. Just one bongo. Once upon a time, there was a boy who didn't know how to draw bongos, so he just kind of made it up. I'm not from Scotland. I'm from Australia. And here in Australia, it's 5:54 a.m., which is very exciting. Hello, Whitney. How you doing? I did change my times, Billy Bongo, because of all these kinds of reasons. It's crazy. But anyway, we're still working it out. Can you add Steve? Can I add Steve? Is there room enough for Steve? Maybe. We'll find out if there's room enough for Steve. So the times, they are a-changing. But we're not 100% sure when we'll continue doing it. Probably now, but maybe we'll have a couple of times in the day. In the week, sorry. Where we'll do it at the other times. And then we'll be able to catch up and it'll be great. There'll be bongos involved. It'll be so much fun. Vegemite does taste like Marmite, Sasha. But Vegemite is a little bit less mushy. Which is how that makes sense. Let's give him a beard here. There we go. And we need his hair, his beautiful, luscious hair. That makes him look a little bit cuboid. There we go. Look at that. There. That's Steve in the background. What's he doing? I don't know. Walnut, says Cyclone. Not you again. Please don't spam, Walnut. Cyclone. Mushy. You're allowed to say mushy. Mushy's a word. It's totally fine. Anyway, there we go. That's a beautiful drawing. And I think we should move on. Kids T has done Bart Simpson. Heidi. Thank you, Heidi. That's very true. Ow. Okay, we need to draw. Make sure you hold on to him. Lisa says, make sure to hit that notification button to get alerts when Simon goes live. Yes, please do that. And also like and subscribe and stuff, So here, let's draw a cat. Good idea. Where's the cat gonna go? Here. This is where the cat's gonna go. Doot, 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 doot. This is a cat. And he's got eyes. Look at those eyes. He's really cute. He's one of those mush-faced cats that kind of look angry all the time. He's kind of cute. Anyway, we've drawn the cat there. He's sticking out the side. Lovely. But here, let's draw this, and we'll see if you know what it is. Oh, gosh, I'm so bad at drawing crowns. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Alas, my love of you. Stop singing, Simon. Singing is not the answer. Or is it? No, it's not. Oh, there. Look, who's that? Who? Now, let's guess who. No, shush, Simon. Of course, it's Technoblade. Is it a king? No, he's a legend. There we go. Marvelous. We'll give him some eyeballs. Looking wonderful. Maybe just the hint of eyelash just there, and some shininess in the eyeballs. That's very important. There we go. Look at that. Marvelous. That's good. There you go. Look at that. Okay, I think that's a pretty good drawing. We've hit all the marks. Poor Mark. He probably should go to the doctor. There we go. Let's take a photo, and it's going to be amazing. I've drawn a cat, Whitney. Look, just there. Or is that a fox? I can't tell. Sing? I thought my phone speakers had gone on the fritz. Thanks, Lisa. Lamborghini. Yeah, we've already drawn a Lamborghini in one of my videos. Oh, hold still. Oh my gosh. Simon, learn to control. There we go. Oh, yeah, I did a good face there. Nice. Keep it clean, family friendly. Mm-hmm. I said fox, Whitney says. Whitney says, I said fox. I doubt you know you could draw. Whoa. Billy Bongos says, or Jay, I doubt you will know, but could you draw Del Boy with bongos? Now, I don't know what you're talking about. But that's what we're going to try and do. Del Boy with bongos. I don't know who Del Boy is. What are you talking about? The bongos, they say things. They say things, and I don't know what they are. I like Heidi's idea of a random shopping cart. That's funny. Okay, close that. I need a drink. Cheers. FT King. Oh, are you another royalty from... Oh my god, guys. We can start a poll. Did you know that? It means blue. Del Boy? Means blue boy. Really? No blue. Okay, I'm so confused. Guys, do you know what's going on? Okay, so what are we going to draw? A fox. He's on the main character from a program called Only Fools and Horses. Fools and Horses. Okay, I'll make you a deal, Jay. I'm going to draw what I think you mean. Del Boy. I've never heard of Fools and Horses. It must be a UK thing. Is it a UK thing? Must be. Anyway, so let's draw Del Boy. Oh, okay, hold on. My pen. Why does it never work properly? So I think Del Boy has a nice big nose, and he has a bum chin and some ears, and he likes to wear hats. Oh, I don't know if you heard that, but that was very musical. There we go. And he wears hats, and he's got eyeballs and eyelashes, and he's got a big smile like that. Does that look anything like anything? Look at his giant ears. They're kind of cute. Oh, Annie, welcome to the insanity. Hello, office heater. I need you right now because it's freezing. But he wears a flat cap. What's a flat cap? We'll find out when I draw it. A flat cap, is that just like a cap that's flat? Like that? Now it looks like he doesn't have a head. This is great. Maybe on top of his head, Billy, bongos is bongos. That'll do. That's great. Okay, now he's got a neck. We'll give him a little bit of a, what do you call this here? Lovely. My voice just went real deep, you know. Yeah. Hello, governor. No, and I'm not English. I'm Australian. Let's have him hold a bongo here as well, like so. There we go. You can make the noises, draw on my face. It's fine. There we go. Look at that. We'll draw this. We'll give him an arm. And then we'll just give him another arm because, he's pretty army. That's funny. And some legs. There we go. Marvelous. And we'll give him some wings. Why not? There, perfect. There's Del Boy with some bongos. I don't know what that means. You're a Kiwi! Chris M80, named after not the galaxy, but the explosions. Oh, dearie me. Gecko, please, says Mr. Gecko. Lots of people asking for gecko and a fox. Okay, a gecko and a fox. It shall be done. I'm going to be drawing a gecko and a fox. Close enough, says Billy. Oh, wait, we need to take a photo. I remember. They would take a photo. Everybody say cheese. Cheese. Cheese and biscuits. Okay, we're going to draw a fox and a gecko. I'm just going to write that down. Fox and gecko, because I'm going to forget. By the time that I rub this out and then talk to you guys, it's definitely Del Boy's from Fool and Horses. Yes, I've never heard of Fools and Horses. Is it a comedy? I don't know what it is. My friend Jay told me that it was a TV show. I'm doing quite well, Office Heater. I'm a little bit chilly. Drew a cookie holding a mug. I like that idea too, Tristan. Very good. Right, here we go. Perfect. We're drawing a fox and a gecko. Thank you so much, Mr. Gecko. We've already drawn a penguin. Quite a few times, actually. It's good fun. Right, so I think the gecko... You now have homework. I don't have time to watch another show. Hello, Fantastic Frank. Hello. Oh, gosh. Okay, so... a blue gecko. I could draw a blue gecko, I suppose. Let's try that. Okay, so we'll draw a blue gecko, and then it'll be riding on the fox. I think that might work. Okay, let's do it. I believe in us, Peter. Ouch. Hold on. Konnichiwa. Sarai Heraria. Konnichiwa. Okay. We need some eyeballs for the gecko. And a sneaky grin for the gecko. That's very blue, isn't it? Lovely. And he's got a tongue because he's a lizard. Ugh, no, I don't like his tongue sticking out like that. That's not nice. Let's get rid of that. Lovely. Maybe he's just got his mouth open. And then he's got his tongue nicely there and his little nose. And we'll give his little fingies to geckos. No, geckos have got those cool little feet. Okay, we want to draw the cool little feet. Sorry, I'm missing the chat. Orange fox. I don't have an orange text. Oh, I do have an orange texter. Ha ha! Look at that. It's orange. Okay, we'll do that next. Right, here we go. Those fingies. Okay, and then we'll draw this here. There's got a little gecko, and he's around the other way. So he's twisting his body with his tail sticking out there. And that's pretty good, I think. Give him little eyebrows. That's a gecko. Oh, it's nice. I like it. Thank you, Leo Novo. Oh, well, I do not do anime. I'm not very good at it. Wait, somebody said, obsequious salutations. Sorry, obsequious salutations, my good sir. How is thy doing on this fine morning, using a cup of joe as energy to keep your brain running? Konnichiwa! Fly dragon, Nihongo benkyou shimasu ka? It's going quite well, although it's freezing cold now. Let's give it a drink. It'll be a little bit like oh, the reason I wear a bucket, silly Billy, is because when people turn up to the live, then they know they're not in for some political statements. We only have silliness and drawing here. I am not good at Japanese, Jimothy. I just know a couple of words, like watashi tachi wa doko desu ka? Which means, where are we? Nobody knows. Okay, now it's got to try. We've got to... Ooh, ow. We're drawing a fox, guys. Don't you remember? So the fox needs to go on top of here. And we'll give him eyes like that. And he's got a nose, because I know how to draw a fox. And there we go. And he's got ears, nice big ones. But because the gecko is on top of his head, he's a bit squished. Like that. And on top of his back even. We could do that. And so that's his eyeball there. And we'll give him a smiley face. And I'm not very good at this. Okay, there we go. And we'll give him... Do foxes... Yeah, they've got that line across their face, don't they? This looks like he's wearing a beard. You can't see it very well. Look at that! Is that a fox? I don't know. Is this looping? Says Office Heater. I don't know. Is it looping? I hope not. Office Heater. I already read your obsequious salutations. Oh, you mean somebody's spamming. That's why. Give him Bob Ross's hair. Like this? Perfect. Oh, it came off. What are you? What? What did the fox say? It's a good question. What did the fox say? Let's see here. The fox. Well, look at him. It doesn't look like a fox. It looks like a dog. Oh, I don't know. Give him Bob Ross's hair. Can you do a person? The fox laughs, of course. So, okay, we're just going to write hardy, har, 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 har. There we go. There's the fox laugh. Now, this red-orange texture doesn't quite work very well. But anyway, there's a fox and a gecko, if you can see that. Hi, I'm cute, says the fox. It's true. Okay, hold still, everybody. Whoa. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Cheese. Nice. Give him a hat with a propeller. Really? You can't see it properly. I can give the gecko a hat. Let's do that. And then we'll move on. Oh, I do like the idea of a frog. I do like frogs. We can make the frog do something. That's a good idea. Ouch. Someone asked for Stitch. We've drawn Stitch quite a few times. Okay, hold on. There we go. There's a hat. He's got a hat. Look, are we happy now? Yes. Ha 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 ha. Not a popcorn bucket. We didn't give a propeller. It's cool, man. Let's move on. We gotta move on. Can't just, everything changes moment to moment. We've got to let go. We've got to, move. I don't know, the words. Speaking, wow, this doesn't come off. The colored ones don't work as well as the black ones. There we go. Perfect. Marvelous. Fantastic. Wonderful. All of the superlatives. I do like that word. So here we are. We're back again. Squirrel, says Lisa. You're multitasking. Goose! Hi! A spaceman frog. I like it. We're going to do it. Wait. Dr. Sadiq has returned. How are you, bro? I'm good. I'm freezing cold, actually. My fingers, they're very, very cold. Because it's like minus 27 billion degrees in here. But we're going to be drawing a spaceman frog. That's what we're going to be doing. And it's going to be amazing. Let's try a different texture and see if it's any worse or better. Give it a shake. Lovely. Right. So, spaceman frog. First up, what we need to draw is some eyeballs like that. Because you've always got to start with the eyeballs. Like so. And then the eyeballs just look so... Wow, this texture sucks. Oh, dearie me. Someone suggests a goose with a trumpet and a crown. Maybe there's a space goose. Maybe. Let's just write space goose. I'm going to forget that. Space goose. Space goose. Yes, he does. Okay. Now we need the top of that, and he's got a little helmet because he's a space frog. It's like one of those bubble ones from the olden days. Very nice. And then we'll give him a little mouth. There, perfect. This text is terrible. Let's change. Lovely. Goose is a space goose. Share with friends, says Jamal. Some good quality moral advice from Jamal. Share with friends. Ouch. Do a snake. Sorry. Sometimes the suggestions are interesting, and sometimes they just involve one word, and that's cool too. Right, we'll give him a little arms here with his froggy finger gloves, and we'll give him a little tum-tum because, he's a space frog, and his other little army tum-tum, not army, froggy. It's because it's his arm, you know what I mean. And his little legs, but frogs have long legs, so let's give him long legs with his little froggy foots. There we go. Oh, one leg's bigger than the other. Doesn't matter. Okay, then across that way there. Now, we've drawn a little space frog. He's nice. We'll give him a little backpack. There. Now we need a... how are you and Cass yesterday and last night? Good, thank you, Goose. How are you doing? Is a nice little feature. The highlight on the eyes Is there highlight? Okay, we'll do some highlights on the eyes. Marvelous. We're quite well. A little bit tired, a little bit chilly, but nothing to complain about. That's pretty cute. I wonder if I can add more, like, darkness into the soles of the eyes. Look at that's pretty cool, actually. Hee, that's nice. He's like got souls in his eyes now. Now we're going to draw a goose sticking his head out here. There's a big goose, silly goose, saying honk because we have a honk fest. There you go. There's a goose, a space goose. Is it a space goose? You made a video about a frog. Fred the frog needs a flute. Does he need a flute? Fred the flog? Fred the flog. Fred the flog needs a flute. Yes, he does. It would be hard to play the flute in space. What does a flute look like? It's got holes on it. I've actually played the flute, I think, a while ago. My friend Carly had one. And I wasn't very good at it. There we go. Fred the frog has flute. Heidi Svensson says, yeah. Can you show us? No, my friend. I cannot show you how I play the flute because I don't have the flute here. I can play the hand flute. Don't tell Cass I'm putting that down. Shush. Okay, you ready? That's probably really loud. Hold on, let's put it down here. Okay, guess the song. Guess the song. Okay, look. We're back again. I apologize. From Australia. Okay, let's pick that back up. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Shadow, says Leo Novo. The hand flute sounds wrong. Correct, it does. Keep it clean, family friendly. You tagged me in the frog. Oh, I didn't. I don't think I saw it, Wolfie. I'll have to check it out later. Shadow is like Sonic the Hedgehog, only he's dark and angry all the time. And voiced by Keanu Reeves in the movie adaptation of Sonic the Hedgehog. Everybody say cheese. Or bunny. Korea girl, bunny. I like bunnies. Let's draw a bunny. Ha ha. And also Mia the bunny is also here, so let's draw a bunny. I think we should draw the bunny. They're in space. Can you draw in the background? Oh, Jacqueline Leonard, you're so right. We're just going to add some space elements. The lopsided view of the universe coming back into play. We've got some stars. Maybe a comet. Pew! That's a comet. You going to comment on the comment? Comment? Comet. And then another planet. Maybe another comet. There we go. Look, there's some space. Look at that. Space. In space, no one can hear you eating ice cream or something. Anyway, beautiful. Oh, Fly Dragon says Shadow beats Sonic simply. Oh, but he doesn't want to because they're friends. Oh, Kiwi, we got to give him a moustache. Then I'm going to draw a bunny. I'm going to draw a bunny after I draw the moustache. Bunny. I spelled it wrong. Doesn't matter. Well, Shadow can transport. So, we're drawing a moustache. I forgot. He can do that thing where, isn't there a toad that chokes on his thing? Everybody just stay on the one topic, Simon. Shadow can do teleportation. He's got a moustache. That's nice. I wish I could teleport too. That'd be fun. There'd be some, quantum problems and, it'd have to work in some way. Like, where does all that information go? How can you transfer that information? How does it work? We don't know. I might need to clean the glass. Do you reckon we can do that? I think we could. Anyway. He needs to have the Chaos Emeralds. That would be cool. No, we're drawing a bunny. We're drawing a bunny. You can't stop me. I love the moustache too, said Kiwi. We need to have the Chaos. No, I already read that. Bunny on a dragon. Oh, I like that. Overthinking says, dang, I didn't type anything for a hole. I don't type things for a hole. I just type things because I want to express myself using words. Oh no, it's going to dry out before I finish. There we go. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Perfect. Marvelous. So clean, so lovely, so perfect. There we go. So we're going to draw a bunny on a dragon. Barry the bunny needs bongos. Barry the bunny does need bongos. Ha ha ha! With a pet elephant. You guys are crazy. So a bunny knight. Here we go. So let's do that. It needs a hole in his helmet for his ears. That's for sure. We've got to make sure that happens. And then the eyeballs and his cute little button nose. Very, very true. And he's a cute little bunny. Look at him. Oh, he's so cute. And he's riding his horse with his armor on. And he's not a horse. No, it's not a horse. I remember. It's a dragon. He's a fat little cute bunny. And he's got legs. There we go. Sometimes it's hard to draw and talk at the same time. Actually, all of the times, it's hard to draw and talk at the same time. So he's on his dragon. This is his dragon's face here. And we'll give him cute little eyes. Guys, this is really hard. Okay. There we go. And then he needs a tail. But what he's got on the back is important. It's the bongos. There we go. He's got 2 bongos ready to go. I've lost the chat. Hi, Kaz. Matt is alive. Oh, my gosh. Matt is alive is here. Getting a phone call. Simon, if athletes get athlete's foot, then what do astronauts get? Missile toe. That's a good Christmas one. That's nice. Sorry. Shadow is more rad. It's true. He is more rad. He looks super goofy. It's true. Who doesn't love Goofy? Goofy's great. Okay, so let's get rid of that. We'll give this dragon some legs. There we go. Marvelous. I don't know if you just heard my tummy just now. Okay, so he's got some legs here. You can't see those legs, but look! It's a fat dragon. What did you call me? Okay, Dar says, hi, the bunny looks like a bear. What do you mean it looks like a bear? Look at its ears. That's not as Cass. This is not, it's not a bunny. It's not a bear. It's a bunny. It's got a fluffy tail and ears. What more do you want from me? Okay, so there we go. That's better. Look, these are ears. Look, it's huge. If I give him teeth, then he'll look more like a bunny. There you go. He's a bunny now, but he's not very cute. Mm-hmm. Silly. Anyway, that dragon needs to have a tail, so we're just going to give him a little tail there. Look at that. Marvelous. Wings! How do I fit wings on this dragon? Maybe like this? They're just folded down. Looks like it's coming out of the butt of the bunny. Sometimes you draw things, you know, and sometimes you do well when you draw things. And then other times when you draw things, you think, wow, that's terrible. And this is one of those times. The carrot sword. Oh, that's a good idea. A carrot sword. There we go. The carrot is a sword. It's a big fat carrot. There we go. Give him chicken stripes. What does that mean? I don't know what it did. All I have to say, a crazy elephant. Like a really tiny elephant. That would be cute. A top hat on the dragon. Okay, we're going to do a top hat on the dragon and a cute little elephant. There we go. Top hat on there. How many times can I draw a top hat in a week? That's the question. Probably more than 12. Mm-hmm. Oh, look, that's cute. He's looking lovely, isn't he? Mm-hmm. He needs some horns. So we'll give him some horns because he's a dragon. There we go. And then a tiny... It's Thursday in Kangaroo Land. Correct. That's true. Wait. Mrs. Bongo says, it need fire out his mouth. Oh, my God. You're right. Let's do that. And then a tiny thing. What's the thing that I mentioned? Guys, I've forgotten. Fire. An elephant. That's right. Guys, good job you're here. Give it a little blood. The blood's all on the inside. Asan Noman. All the blood's on the inside. It's true. So we're going to be drawing a tiny little elephant here. And it's adorable. There we go. He's cute. He's got ears. And he's a fat elephant because elephants are adorable. And here we have the elephant that nobody knows is there because it's a sneaky elephant. Look at him. He's ever so cute. He's got a big nose. Maybe got stung by a bee. There we have the fantasticest. Bigger wings, says Dar. But the wings won't fit in the drawing. We can't do that. Add me, please, Simon. Add you? Add you to what? The drawing? What are you talking about? I'm so confused. George Washington's face. Okay, we're going to increase the size of these wings for some reason. And we're just going to do it in front of these bongos here. Because I'm so sorry about the bongos. But you can still see them. Look. There's the bongos. So there's one. Look at the wing. There, that's good. And then, of course, my dog ate a flea. Delicious. I do like fleas. They're very tasty, a bit crunchy. Let's put a big... somebody suggested just now to make a big... to make the rabbit eat the sword. Dragon teeth. All right. There we go. Not bad, not bad. Come fly with me. Let's fly. The bongos are still there, Billy. The Billy bongos. Moustache. I love how you had to... Cass had to approve, or Goose had to approve that, and we're going to be adding a moustache now, and it's going to be great. There's just a little David Niven moustache. Very nice. He looks like a magician. And that moustache there for the bunny. That's beautiful, isn't it? What a terrible drawing. All right, let's take a photo. Oh, we can do the background. Yeah, we never do the background, do we? Let's draw a background. Strasbourg has suggested background. I like it. Let's do it. So let's do some grass bits and the, rocks on the ground. Perfect. And then a horizon line. There's not much room. There we go. Maybe a tree in the background. Oh, so exciting. Just a couple of trees there. Tip of the jail is a dragon, is a bulb. A bulb. Donald Flores. Why do you want a bulb on the end? You mean this thing? I like that. That just looks like a dragon now. Look at that. Okay, so now it needs some sun. Maybe some daughters as well. Dumb joke. And some happy little clouds. There we go. That's some background there. Beautiful. Simon, at least you're closer to Friday. Who's Friday? You mean the day? Leisha! Leisha's here! Leisha, there's only 7 minutes left. How you doing? Or should I call you Aishiel? How's the shingles? Are they going well? Would you fight a horse if the situation called for it? Says Term. Yes, and I have. Well, not really fought a horse. I ran away from one. So maybe not. Someone bit the carrot sword. It's true. It was the bunny. That's true. Let's take a photo. Everybody say cheese. Simon, when did I start? I started approximately 53 minutes ago from now. Cheese. I think I just turned up the volume. Hold on. Cheese. Oh, I did it wrong again. Oh, there we go. Mackay is having a moment. Mackay! I hope your moment is going well. We love you. I don't know what kind of moment you're having. Is it a good moment? A bad moment? Mackay, I drew this for you. You're a bunny, but in a good way. A tough bunny. Tough bunny. Yeah. Cut in half moon from Sonic 3, says Fly Dragon. Matt is alive, says, do you not care at all about my comment? Yes. No, Goose. The times are all over the place. Goose has suggested that I make a community post where we consolidate the times that I go live. And the answer is, of course, 100% money back guaranteed. New drawing in the last 8 minutes. Oh, Cassandra is saying new drawing in the last 8 minutes. Just one more. Heidi Jones says, how do you make a tissue dance? You put a little boogie in it. And boogie means snot, and that's gross. Yes, I can tag you. They want to know the drawing app you use. Okay, so the drawing app here is called Glass Window. It runs on Windows. Yes, and this is the erase button here. So this is the app. It's a great app, and it's got infinite zoom. All you need to do is hold it up and go like this. Infinite zoom. It's wonderful. Also, it smells great, which is wonderful. Which, most apps don't smell great. But it's great. It's wonderful. I can't believe it runs on Windows. Oh, dearie me. Cass is her government name. It's true. Cass is her government name. Okay, one more drawing. This is the last drawing. We've already drawn a cat. Hi again, Whitney. I witnessed you before, but now you, Whitney, come. Anyway, it doesn't matter. What did the tide say to the shore? Nothing. It just waved. That was a good one. I like it. Simon, draw me with you. Now, we've drawn so many gooses, Goose. I think we should try and draw Shadow the Hedgehog. Simon does need more coffee. Thank you, Lisa. Oh, no, it's empty. It's okay, though, because I have a flask. Oh, a polar bear in a dressing gown. I do like that idea. I like it. Squirrel? Okay, we're going to draw a polar bear in a dressing gown. It just waves, Matt. Isn't it a good one? I like that one. That's a good one. You can say that, like, between two oceans. What did the Pacific Ocean say to the... God, this pen is a pain in the butt. Come on. All right, there we go. So let's draw in a polar bear in a dressing gown, like that. There we go. Look at that. Marvelous. It's a polar bear, trust me. I'm not drawing Brett on a skateboard, Gooper. This is the last one. We can draw it next time. Oh, Whitney's dog is named Shadow. That's exciting. Why does everyone want me to draw Brett on a skateboard? That's a bit weird. Next time. I go live every day. We just have to work out the times. And it'll be amazing. Is that We Bear Bears? Strasbourg? Maybe. Legally, I cannot say. So there we go. Wrap that around. I don't really know how to draw one of these. There we go. Okay, let's draw a little thing here. What is Brett on a skateboard? There we go. There. Whoop, 1, 2. I can't bear to see it. Next time, can you do a pig's figure skating? That is a good idea. If you come to the next live and suggest that, we can do that for sure. But unfortunately, I can't do every single suggestion because I'm only one person and we only have a limited amount of time. Here we have, he looks like he's going to do karate. A polar bear in a dressing gown. Give bear a katana. Simon, what did the Atlantic do towards the Pacific? Nothing, it just waved. All it needs, he needs his you know what he needs? Sorry. He needs his thing. What's it called? Axe. There we go. I drew it, then I knew the word. All right, he needs his axe. But on top of the axe, what's balancing on the axe? In an axe of amazing balance? Of course, it's jars of jam. No, it's bongos. There we go. Look at those bongos. Absolutely marvelous. There we go. Oh, look at it. It's very clever. With sunglasses. Ooh, Kriya girl. Good idea. Cough, cough. Fly dragon. What is it? The time here, Whitney, is 6:30 a.m. And we got to finish in 2 minutes. I love your channel, Da. Thank you so much. It looks like Kung Fu Panda. It does a little bit look like Kung Fu Panda. Yeah, it's very similar. South Africa. Have a great day, Wolfie. See you next time. It's going to be so much fun. Brett on a skateboard. Why are we drawing Brett on a skateboard? What if I draw this guy on a skateboard and then we can pretend that he's made out of bread? That could work. Getting a phone call from Matt is alive. Just for fun, I want to go to the airport disguised as luggage. I just don't want to get carried away. That's so good. I look like your principal. Thanks. Oh my god. It looks like Ice Bear from We Bear Bears. It does. He was well bred. I like it. I love it. Stop spamming, stop spamming, stop spamming, says stock photo guy Brian whilst spamming. Oh dear. You do need to remember your pig figure skating tomorrow. This is true. Good luck with that. I don't speak any of those words, Elizan Viviers. I apologize. Let's give him a top hat because somebody suggested that, and we've got just a couple of seconds remaining. There we go. Don't get carried away, Simon. And there we have the last picture. Don't get carried away like the luggage. Hold on. Oh, guys, calm down. Whoa, holy moly. Cheese. Lovely. Next time we can draw an axolotl and some bread. Thank you so much. He needs a moustache. That's a weird moustache. Don't forget about your homework to look up horses and stuff. What is it? Fools and horses? I don't know if I have time. I cannot promise anything. Anyway, there we go. Thank you so much for breathing, everybody. We'll see you next time. And it's an absolute. Forge Z says, say my name. Say my name. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Bye-bye, Mrs. Bongos. Thank you for the stream. I thank you for the stream. Thank you. It's like living in a stream. Give him a Mustang. Only fools and horses. Okay. Well, maybe I'll look it up. Maybe not. Say my name, says Whitney. Unfortunately, we can't. Laters. Bye, Monkey Queen. See you next time. Just say... What does that say in Japanese? I can't read that, Fly Dragon. No. Not my katakana is too crap. Crappy katakana. Leisha, thank you for those hesitations. I appreciate it. But unfortunately, we've run out of time.